So the piece I entered is called State of the Union. It's 35 inches high by 29 wide. I made it shortly after the 2016 election, and it is a reflection of how I felt at the time, which is very conflicted. And the feeling that, people were very far apart and not communicating with each other. And so I wanted to use colors that were high contrast. So that's the black and the white. And the background fabric that I chose actually has newsprint in it. So that's kind of my little joke to myself that you can't read it, and that's the fake news that was going on at the time. Well, I like the universalness of the theme of the ebb and flow. It could be applied to so many different things. And when I read that call for entry, I immediately thought of the State of the Union piece and thought how political parties and politics ebb and flow throughout time. That was the first piece I ever made with a political statement, which I guess is a testament to how I was feeling at the time that, I had to express myself in that way. This piece I started on graph paper, and I scaled the graph paper, I think 1 square to 2 inches. And then just went right to cutting fabric from there, adding seam allowance as I went, and then pieced it together. I love bold graphic designs. I like saturated colors, and those kind of things speak to me. But I think the most important and powerful art that speaks to me are the ones that tell a story. I like the process of making art. I like all the little decisions that need to be made. And the decisions may be right or they may be wrong, but in that is a learning process, an education that evolves over time. And I really like that part of it also. It's a form of validation for me, working alone, as many of us do. Having the opportunity to exhibit work, having your work accepted or juried into an exhibit is definitely a validation. We moved to Kansas in the early to mid 90s from the western suburbs of Chicago. And I like to say my husband went to work and my kids went to school and I went to the fabric store.